Hockey fans, the Michigan Girls High School Hockey League is live and on the air. As we are live here at the Big Boy Arena, used to be Fraser's Hockey Land, and we're here live for the Michigan Girls High School Hockey League playoffs, as it is Pioneer versus University Liggett to get us going. Pioneer won the play-in game 3-2. They scored 3 goals early. They had the 3-0 lead, and then Livonia United came back with 2 goals in the third to make it a close game. But Pioneer able to hold on to the lead, and they advance to play the number 1 seed in Division 1. University Liggett is the number 1 seed in Division 1. They have 20 wins, no losses, 2 ties. They're the defending champion. I believe they won it 2 years in a row. Pioneer is 6 wins, 17 losses, no ties. They are 10th in Division 1. We'll have another stream going on, so if you end up looking for the Skyline Huron game, that's going to be in another rink, so you can always just take a look over to the right once that game's going and see that and switch which one you're watching. So we're going to do our best to broadcast as long as our technology works well. We're going to do our best to broadcast all 8 games today, so we're looking forward to it and excited to see some fantastic high school girls hockey happening today. So 8 games, 4 in Rink 1, 4 in Rink 3. If you have an opportunity to come down to Big Boy Arena, formerly Fraser's Hockey Land, we'd love to see you here. You can come out and you can get your shirts as well if you want to. They have wonderful shirts out there and all sorts of stuff that you can take a look at and have for sale here. I think you can get those from the website as well. As if you just search MGHSHL, you can find the Michigan Girls Hockey League website. As we're about to get underway, we'll see if we have the national anthem, but we'll definitely have starting lineups coming up momentarily. It's 15 minutes up on the board. Everyone getting all the pucks taken care of. University Liggett in their home whites, as they have their the Knights logo on the front, black and red trim, and the black pants and the white helmets. Pioneer in their road purples with the Ann Arbor logo on the front, mainly black helmets, a couple white helmets, and the black pants. Now for the starting lineups. Heaven comes out to the blue line for a Pioneer. Shikachi skates out to the blue line, starting for Pioneer. Flynn skates out for Pioneer, starting. Zoe Andrianopoulos starting on the defensive side. And Evie Portinga, the other starting blue liner. And Weiwei Portinga, starting goalkeeper for Pioneer. Now for University of Liggett. Yes. 17, so it was number 14, Smiatex. 17 is Seko. Next coming out is Ancona. As well as Metri. And between the pipes is Crawl. Now, ladies and gentlemen, down America, the playing of the national anthem. As we're about to get underway again, the number 1 seed in Division 1, University of Liggett, in to take on Pioneer, 10th in Division 1. They won the play-in game a couple days ago, so we are getting ready for the start of day 2 of the tournament. Pioneer won back on, I believe it was Thursday, as well as Northville had a play-in game. They beat Troy United. Pioneer able to hang on versus Livonia United. So everyone gathered around Pshaw over to the left for University of Liggett. As Pshaw gets everything set, Pioneer comes out onto the ice. Weiwei Portinga skates down to our right, and we're about to get ready to go. We want to thank the Rockers very much for allowing us to borrow their press box. So we are super happy to be here. As that puck grabbed, as Shikachi sends it in along the near boards. Fed ahead by Metri. Now Metri has it at her own blue line, feeds it across the way. That down the far boards and running in, grabbing it is Seko. Seko into the far corner. Shikachi has it back behind her own goal, trying to get it over to Habit. And held in by Estes. That puck into the slot. Pioneer trying to get it out of the zone. That held in, bouncing puck, trying to work her way in is Smiatex, and a shot and a goal. Smiatex scores. We'll double check exactly who got that goal. But University Liggett indeed, Smiatek with the goal. That at 30 seconds in, Liggett goal. As that puck in along the far boards, trying to pop that away. Loose, trying to poke at it down the far boards. Now it comes all the way back into the Liggett zone. Gathering it back up there. Estes back behind her own goal. Now underneath the far circle. Estes bringing it ahead. Then loose to the blue line, held in there. Jove trying to fire it back deep. 1-0. Liggett with the lead. The puck into the near corner in the Liggett zone, trying to dig it out of the near corner. Comes outside the near circle. Now down through the neutral zone, held in by Livy Andrianopoulos. Livy Andrianopoulos with a shot that goes over the crossbar. Back behind, gathered up in along the far boards. Trying to pull that away back there is Estes. Estes back behind her own goal. Estes underneath the near circle. Ricochets it off the near boards. Trying to pull it ahead. Liggett right at the near point. Now they feed it all the way down the ice. That will be icing into the Pioneer zone, so that will come back into the Liggett end with 13:39 left to go here in the first. No. As that's coming around. As that coming around, 13:25 left to go. As that comes into the far corner, Liggett has it. Top of the far circle. Now that moved. Shot from the far point into the near corner. That comes outside the near circle. Metri trying to get it back deep. Puck deflects. Still loose outside the near circle. Now coming, Metri moves it over onto the far boards. Gathered up there. As that's sent back deep, top of the far circle. Now lifted back. Estes has it on the far circle. Shot there, deflects into the far corner. Zoe Andrianopoulos sends it all the way around the boards. Tipped there by Hebben. Hebben trying to get to it. Back over there is Dragovic trying to knock it away. Puck back to the far point. Estes with a blast there as that goes all the way into the near corner. 12:48 left to go. Picked up. Top of the far circle. Estes with another shot. Oh, that just missed to the far side. Racing over, trying to get it. Dragovic has it outside the far circle. Back to Estes. Estes deflects it onto the far circle. That centering attempt right through there. Shot. As that was Lee with it. That comes right back behind the goal. Tipped right out in front. Pioneer trying to get it out of the zone. That comes all the way back into the neutral zone. Estes has it at her own blue line. Trying to avoid pressure by Pioneer. Gets it all the way to Metri down the near boards. One touch. That tipped away. Trying to pull it away is Jove in along the far boards. Hebben trying to fire it ahead. That puck all the way down into the Liggett zone, picked up back there. 12:08 left to go here in the first. 1-0. Liggett with the lead as they scored 30 seconds in. Racing ahead with it is Alcana. Alcana has it onto the near circle. Alcana puts it in. Oh, that just tipped away. Good job by Weiwei Portinga. The puck underneath the near circle. Now gathering it up down the far boards. Olivia Andrianopoulos trying to move it out. That's held in back over there by Alcala. And it goes right back behind the goal. Picked up there. University Liggett trying to feed it ahead. Alcana has it into the slot. And put that the near point shot there by Roth. And tipped on the far circle. Another shot saved by Weiwei Portinga. University of Liggett goal early in the 30 seconds in, and they've had some pressure here down on the Pioneer zone. Looking to stay undefeated. Face off in the far face-off circle. That's the right of Weiwei Portinga. Smatak's in there to take the face-off into the far corner. That rimmed all the way around the boards and along the near circle as trying to hold it in. Keep it at the near point is Estes. Estes with a one-timer. That gets deflected. Now coming down the far boards, trying to pick it up is Edwards. Grabbed inside of there as Secco trying to pull it away. And now that lifted all the way back into the far corner. Right back behind the Pioneer goal. Smayatex has it into the near corner. Gets it back over to Ancana. Ancana out in front. Shot and a goal as that one was put in by Secco. And at 11:01. Try and get our scoreboard updated as that is 2-0. Liggett with the lead. See if we can get that popped up and working at 11:01. I'll do my best to call out the score as well, as that was a goal out there by Secco. 11:01, 2-0. Liggett with the lead. They have it in their own zone, trying to feed it ahead. That tipped, grabbing it is Dopka. Dopka has it into the near corner, trying to dig that away is Cundiff. The puck into the near corner. Trying to move it away. The puck dropped right back behind the Pioneer goal. Shikachi trying to get to it. Wraparound attempt, and there's a goal. University Liggett with another goal, as that was grabbed from behind. Wraparound attempt, and they score. Just trying to get a number here really quickly on that goal. As that goal is going to be by Welsh. So Welsh makes it 3-0. Liggett with the lead, that at 10:39, less than 30 seconds from their last goal. Welsh puts it in, 3-0. Liggett with the lead. That puck all the way back to center ice. Now moved in along the far boards, have been trying to get to it. Puck gathered up at the blue line, poked away. Pioneer trying to get in. Metry moves it over across the way, over to Estes. Estes back to Metry, down the near boards. Now that lifted, deflected in along the far boards. As that puck will come down. Here comes University of Liggett. Estes gains his own, top of the near circle, trying to get it over to Dopka. Dopka in outside the near circle. Back at the near point. Metry has it. That goes all the way around. Estes outside the far circle into the far corner. Zoe Andronopoulos trying to get it out of the zone. That poked, controlled, sent towards the goal. That goes into the near corner as Dopka trying to get it outside of the near circle. Now Quinlan with it. That moved all the way top of the far circle coming in. There's a shot by Estes that just goes wide. Back behind. Dopka has it. Now off the side of the far side of the goal as Pioneer trying to knock it away. Shikachi back there. Now Zoe Andronopoulos back behind the goal. Puck into the far corner, controlled by Liggett. All the way back out to Estes at the far point. She's able to hold it in. Top of the far circle. Liggett puts a centering attempt in. And Dopka has it into the high slot. That poked all the way back into the neutral zone. 9:16 left to go. Here in the first, there's a whistle. 3-0. University of Liggett with this lead. If there is a 8-goal differential at any point in time in the third, the game will be over. Pioneer hoping to avoid that, but Liggett with 3 early goals within the first 6 minutes of the game. The puck coming down the far boards. Edwards trying to hold it in. Good job by Joe at the far point. Comes right back behind, trying to pull that away. Back there is Elkanah. Elkanah sends it down the far boards. Lifted, poked over there by Dragovic, now coming down through the neutral zone. Sent right back the other direction by Jove, coming down into the far corner. Gathered up there by Roth, back behind her own goal into the near corner. Liggett trying to come down the near boards. Poked, Kroll trying to get it out of the zone. That held in by Grand. The puck now ricocheted off the near boards. Gathered up, now coming ahead with it. Dragovic sends it ahead into the zone. Gained by Quinlan. Quinlan. Top of the far circle. And back to the far point. Pioneer trying to get it out of the zone. That held in at the far point and sent right back behind the Pioneer goal. Kroll has it in the near corner. The puck outside the near circle. Racing over. Brainerd trying to knock it out of the zone. Trying to hold it over there is Dragovic. Now here comes Estes. Estes works in. Backhanded shot. That gets deflected and saved by Weiwei Portinga. 8:05 left to go here in the first. It is Liggett with the 3-0 lead on Pioneer. Here at Big Boy Arena. Early game still. We have a number of fans in here. We appreciate that. First game of 4 in this rink, 4 in rink 3 as well. As that puck on the far circle tipped back, trying to get to it. And gathered in by Secco outside of the far circle. That put up and in. And that's a goal. Is that deflected in 7:51. That makes it 4-0. As that was a goal by Elkanah. So 4 goals by 4 different Liggett players. That at 7:52. So Elkanah got the goal, and we'll bump up the scoreboard there. Make sure that works. Face off right at center ice. Liggett with a 4-0 lead. As Liggett would love to just cruise and have this game end right at the beginning of the third quarter. Pioneer trying to turn momentum their way and try and get on the scoreboard. Here it comes. There's a good shot by Olivia Andrianopoulos and a save by Peschel. 7:39 left to go here in the first. Elkanah again the scorer. So your scores so far have been Smiatex with the first goal, Secco with the second goal, Walsh with the third goal, and again Elkanah with the fourth goal. University of Liggett right at the near point, trying to hold it in is Flynn. Flynn trying to poke it away. That grab by Estes down the far boards. Estes feeds it ahead, trying to get it over to Elkanah. Elkanah outside the far circle. Jove trying to send her wide. That puck right back behind, underneath on the near circle. Elkanah gets it back to Metri at the near point. Now taken through the slot, coming in, fed over onto the far circle. Shot and a good save by Weiwei Portinga. Secco was right on the doorstep. That puck into the near corner, trying to pull it away outside the near circle. Well, battle for it there, comes back to the near point. Metri feeds it over. That tip by Shikachi, but picked up back over there by Secco. Secco outside the far circle. That deflects right through the crease. Now outside the near circle it goes. Back to the near point. Pioneer trying to get it out of the zone. That held into the near corner. Now Olivia Andronopoulos chasing it. There's a shot out in front. Right at the doorstep is Secco pounding away at it. Weiwei Portinga able to get a couple saves there. Tipped. Moved over, held in at the blue line by Estes. Puck comes back to the near point. Now racing down the near boards is Elkanah. Elkanah into the near corner. That grab by Cundiff. Cundiff back behind her own goal. She loses an edge. That put as Smatex trying to get it outside the far circle. Deflects as that goes right off the side of the goal. Coming in, tipped back underneath the far circle, and a shot and a goal as Liggett with the goal at 6:14. Trying to see who that was, and I believe that was Secco with the goal. If so, that would be her second of the game. 4-0, Liggett with the lead, 6:14 left to go. Pioneer looking to try and get a goal, stop this momentum by Liggett. Liggett, the number one seed in Division I, looking to cruise, as racing in with it is Alcalca right in front. That knocked away into the near corner. Battling with it, Evie Portinga trying to pull that away, trying to fire it out in front of Stopka. Back and along the far boards. Now that tipped. Gathered up as Liggett trying to get to it. Hebben trying to pull it away. Graham back there providing pressure. And put ahead as Alcalca had it. Tipped back into the Pioneer zone. Now deflected down the far boards. Grabbed and moved ahead. The puck loose. Tipped by Zoe Andrianopoulos trying to get it away from Welsh. Now fed ahead as Quinlan had it down the far boards. Turning with it. Here comes Liggett. Liggett gains the zone. Coming in with it is Welsh. Welsh. Top of the far circle shot that deflects into the far corner. 5:16 left to go here in the first, as that fired right out in front and off the side of the net. Picked up by Zoe Andrianopoulos. She tries to feed it in along the far boards. Hebben has it outside the far circle, moves it, and held in at the far point by Alcalca. Coming down. Here comes Grand trying to feed it deep into the University of Liggett zone. That will be offsides, the call. 4:50 left to go here in the first. 5-0, Liggett with the lead over Pioneer. There is a penalty as into the box. We have our first penalty. Quinlan going into the box. That at 4:50, Pioneer on the power play. Secco on the goal. Waiting to see if we can hear what the is that puck top of the far circle or no? Face off in the near face off circle. Pioneer on the power play. At 4:50, that comes underneath the near circle, trying to get it out into the near corner, trying to pull it away is Dragovic. Comes right back behind the goal. Shikachi into the far corner. Estes feeds it down to the far point. Jove holds it in there. Right back behind the Liggett goal. 1 minute 44 seconds in the Pioneer power play. Interference the call. As puck right back behind, grabbing it Flynn. Flynn underneath the far circle. That deflects all the way back. Jove top of the far circle. And sent right back into the far corner. Trying to pull that around is Welsh. Welsh sends it back, held in again by Jove. Jove feeds it right back behind the Liggett goal into the near corner. At controlled, Liggett trying to fire it. That goes all the way down the ice. 1:15 left to go. In the power play for Pioneer, 4:02 left to go here in the first. Liggett with the 5-0 lead. As Pioneer again trying to cash in on this power play. Liggett trying to keep control as Olivia and Andrianopoulos trying to get to it. That's going to be a whistle. And into the box goes Dragovic. It's an interference call at 3:48. So Liggett penalty. That's a Dragovic. And Pioneer will have the 5-on-3 for 59 minutes. There they got the second one, or seconds. 59 minutes, that'd be ridiculous. 59 seconds, that'd be a world's record on a special teams. All the way back and along the near boards. Picked up. Zoe Andrianopoulos has it back behind. 50 seconds left to 5-on-3. Pioneer trying to cash in here, get a little momentum going their way. University of Liggett looking to kill off this 5-on-3. Puck right gathered in front. Now outside the near circle, Pioneer as Hebben trying to get it out into the slot. That fired all the way down as a legal body check was the penalty. Goes all the way back. Estes into her far corner of her own zone. 26 seconds left to go here in the 5-on-3. Puck slips all the way back. Zoe Andrianopoulos gathers it up in the Pioneer zone. Zoe Andrianopoulos takes it, backhands it right at the near point, trying to bring it ahead. Now loose, still gathering it down the near boards of the neutral zone. Tipped there, battle for it right in front of the scorer's box as coming in. Estes with it. Estes shot. Ooh, good save as Liggett looking for a shorthanded attempt. It's now 5-on-4 for 1 minute. First penalty has expired. Racing down with it. Edwards fires it in. That all the way into the near corner. Roth looking to get to it as that fired all the way around the boards. Held in by Edwards. Top of the far circle. Now brought ahead by Quinlan. Quinlan races through center. Quinlan gains the zone. Quinlan outside the near circle coming in. Quinlan with a shot that off the side of the net. Hebben has it outside the far circle. Pin there trying to pull it away. Battle for it as that's sent back to the far point. Pioneer still on the power play, but Liggett keeping it in. 30 more seconds in the 5-on-4 power play. Evie Portinga sends it for a ride, trying to get it to Edwards outside the far circle. Edwards chases it into the far corner. Quinlan sends it back outside the far circle. Estes trying to get to it. Quinlan puts it right back behind the Pioneer goal. 15 seconds left to go in the Pioneer power play. 5-0. Liggett with the lead. That intercepted. Estes has it on the far circle now. Brought back. Still able to grab it. Estes really doing a good job pinching at that far point. Puck into the near corner. Trying to pull it away as Smile attacks. Has it. Now that comes. Top of the far circle. Grand gets it back into the neutral zone, trying to bring it ahead as Hebben. Back over. Hebben gets it over from Edwards. Hebben puts it in that just to the far side of the goal. Picked up back behind by Estes. Estes down the near side. Estes, top of the far circle, feeds it around. Gathered up by Dopka as that puck comes down. Estes over center ice. Estes gains the zone. Top of the far circle. Estes trying to cut in. Shot and a goal. Just as the power play expired for Pioneer, 1:18 left, and Estes takes it all the way down and scores. That is going to be her first goal of the game, and that makes it 5-0. Liggett with the lead. Six to nothing, yeah. It's just not up on the scoreboard yet. There we go, as that puck coming ahead with it. Moved across, Dragovic has it, brought in as top of the far circle. Welsh with it, 6-0 with 56 seconds left to go. Liggett with control, the puck on the near circle, bringing it back behind their own goal. Coming down the far boards, Estes gets it ahead, now coming down Welsh. Welsh tips it back into the Pioneer zone. Zoe Andrianopoulos moves it right back out to center. 41 seconds left to go. Here in the first, the puck back in the Liggett zone, spinning with it. Moving it ahead was Roth, and deflects off the far boards and back into the Pioneer zone. That will be icing. And head all the way back into the Liggett end. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That is going to be to the right of Peschel. Olivia Andrianopoulos in to take that face-off. Trying to get a number on the other side. The official right in the way as that pulls that ahead. I believe that was Smiletex with it. The puck outside the near circle. Pioneer trying to hold it in. That brought all the way down center. As 21 seconds left to go, 20.5. That will be icing again. Long cross-ice pass just missed the stick. So that comes right back into Liggett's zone. Puck fired from the wrong side of center. Goes over the goal line. Liggett with control. As that puck outside the near circle. Now trying to bring it ahead, trying to hold it in. Racing ahead with it, coming down is Alcana. Alcana gets it and makes a nifty move. Weiwei Portinga trying to keep it away. That knocked away. Good job by Weiwei Portinga to make the save into the near corner. Dupka with it. Dupka. And that will do it for the first. Whew. So Liggett cruises to a 6-0 lead as at 14:30. Let's advance the period here, see if we can make that happen. By the way, we really want to thank the Motor City Rockers for allowing us to use their press box and connect to their Wi-Fi as we struggled last Thursday. So we are so grateful for their help. As taking a look, again, it was a goal at 14:30 as Smiletek had it. Then at 11:01, it was a goal by Secco, her first of the period. At 10:39, it was a goal by Welsh, making it 3-0. At 7:52, it was a goal by Alcana for Liggett, making it 4-0. At 6:14, putting it in was Secco, her second goal of the game. That made it 5-0. 2 penalties by Liggett, one at 4:10, interference called to Quinlan. Then one at 3:48, as that was a illegal body check call to Dragovic, and it was a goal at 1:18 by Estes, and that's where we stand, 6-0 here at the end of one. Heading into the second, again, if it is a 8-goal differential going into the third, I believe this still stands for the playoffs. It will be a mercy, but that has to be in the third. So no matter what the differential is, we'll go all the way through the second period, and then Pioneer will do everything they can to keep it underneath an 8-goal differential so they can play through the third. Liggett probably wants to get this over and not give Pioneer any sort of momentum as we head into the second. If you're not familiar with high school girls hockey, they do not resurface the ice between the first and second period, 15-minute periods. They do resurface the ice between the second and third period. Again, if you are looking for the Skyline game, which should have started 15 minutes ago, it should be, if you take a look at the video player here over to the right, you should be able to see both of the games going on right now. Brought in, coming in with it, top of the near circle, shot there, save as Smiletek had it on the near circle and knocked down, and a good save by Weiwei Portinga. The puck comes all the way back out. Metries feeding it down the far boards, gets it over to Alcana. Alcana at her own blue line, spinning with it. Alcana racing ahead into the Pioneer zone. Alcana on the far circle. Alcana shot and scores right underneath. It barred down, tipped the crossbar and put it in at 14:31. Liggett goal that by Alcana. That is her second goal of the game, and that makes it 7-0. Liggett with the lead. Face-off right at center ice. Olivia Andrianopoulos trying to get that face-off back. Now Shikachi down the near boards. That deflected ahead. Quinlan trying to get to it. That poked away by Metri. Metri over on blue line. Metri over center. Metri racing ahead with it. Top of the far circle. Metri racing in. Metri with a shot that goes right through the crease into the near corner. Pulled back around by Welsh. Welsh in along the end boards. Now that lifted all the way down by Olivia Andrianopoulos. Able to hold it in outside the near circle. Going back behind is Roth. Back behind the Pioneer goal from the near side to the far side. Roth And sent all the way back out to off top of the far circle, trying to get it back to the far point. Held in by Estes, now grabbed in the high slot. Moved back to the near point to Alcana, now pulled out. Shikachi gets it back into the neutral zone. Flint racing down the far boards. Flint gets it into the zone, tipped right back, and that will be offsides. 13:43 left to go here in the second. 7-0. Liggett with the lead. Well, they're not the defending champs for no reason. They don't have a loss, as they are 20-0-2 on the season. First in Division 1. Pioneer 6-17-0. Trying to just get a little momentum here, trying to extend the season. Racing down the near boards. Here comes Liggett, getting it in is Estes. Estes into the near corner of the Pioneer zone. Estes sends it outside the near circle. And brought right back as it goes all the way outside the far circle. Weisinger trying to get to it. Pulled high slot, is able to hold it in, is Liggett into the near corner. And rifled all the way down the near boards, tipped right at center ice. Trying to fire it back in was Metri, loose in the slot, coming in, shot, oh, that just goes high, as Quinlan had it just about a foot in front of the crease. Puck all the way outside the near circle, 13:06 left to go, 7-0 is the lead for Liggett. The puck into the near corner, trying to grab that away was Welsh, as that goes right back behind the Pioneer goal, out in front, and they tip it in as a good save by Weiwei Portinga on the initial shot, and then Quinlan able to get the rebound, as that was beautiful puck movement by Liggett to put it right out in front. That at 12:52, the Liggett goal, as that was, I believe, Quinlan who put that in. That would be her first goal of the game. Now it is 8-0. Liggett with the lead, and again, if this lead holds up throughout the period, as we will end at the end of the third. Coming down into the far corner, pulled back behind, racing ahead by Estes down the near boards. That picked up, and Pioneer trying to get a goal in here, as Alcalca has it down the far boards, tipped back, grabbed, as that'll be fired right back behind the Liggett goal. Peschel looking on. Outside the far circle, now that comes back to center ice. All the way back, Zoe Andronopoulos chases it into her own zone, grabs it in along the near boards, trying to get it right in front. Shikachi trying to dump it in deep. Now Livy Andronopoulos outside the near circle. That's sent all the way back into the Pioneer zone. 12:05 left to go here in the second period. 8-0. Liggett with the lead. Zoe Andronopoulos trying to get it back behind the goal. That's sent all the way back onto the far circle. Here comes Flint. Flint racing over on blue line. Flint coming down the far boards. That tipped right back. Now Liggett brings it in as Lee has it, top of the near circle. That shot goes just wide outside the far circle. Over to Dragovic. Dragovic sends it for a ride around the boards. Outside the near circle it comes. Pioneer gets it back out to center. Racing ahead with it is Shikachi. That knocked back. Here comes Liggett. Now stolen away. Olivia Andronopoulos right at center ice down the near boards. That brought into the Liggett zone. Fired all the way down the far boards. Now here comes Liggett. Touch pass as that gains the zone. Top of the far circle. Shot there by Dragovic. Gets blocked into the far corner. Zoe Andronopoulos trying to knock that away. Comes right back behind the Pioneer goal. Rimmed all the way around. Metri trying to get to it. Now top of the near circle. Racing in with it is Alcana, and a score. Well, Alcana has a hat trick. That at 11:02. Alcana gets her third goal. That makes it 9-0 now. Pioneer is going to have to get a goal here if they want the game to continue into the third period. Liggett has controlled the puck. Pioneer valiant attempt to try and keep it away, but Liggett, a lot of speed and a lot of skill this early morning. That puck right to the blue line, trying to fire it ahead. Racing over, trying to get to it is Rosenfeld. That comes back now. Racing in is Smile attacks. And deflects into the near corner. Pioneer trying to dig it out of the near boards. As racing over, trying to pull that away is Rosenfeld. And tipped right back to the near point. Estes with the blast. That goes all the way back behind the goal into the far corner. Alcana with it there. All the way back to the far point. Metri with it. Metri gets it. Top of the far circle now. Shot. Good save by Weiwei Portinga. Pulled down the far boards. As Alcana gets it back to the far point. Again, that fired over. As loose, Metri puts it in along outside the near circle. Now Estes goes right in front. That slips the puck right out in front through the slot, knocked away, deflected outside the near circle. 9:46 left to go. Here in the second, as putting it back in is Smyatex into the near corner. Pulled back, Pioneer gets it into the neutral zone as Hebbett trying to get it deep. Now racing over is Grand and pulled the other direction. Here comes Estes for Liggett. High slot, now top of the far circle. Estes with the shot, saved by Weiwei Portinga into the far corner. Cundiff with it. Stop there, fed right into the far corner. Centering attempt as Secco trying to get another goal. Puck into the near corner with it. Rosenfeld trying to dig it out. Now underneath the near circle it goes, deflected off the near board. All the way back to the near point. As working her way in. Alcalca with it. That shot and a blast from the high slot scores. As I believe that was Estes with it at 8:53. Trying to check one of the captains. That's Roth with it. So Roth got the goal at 8:37 as it is now a running clock. And will end up being 10-0 as that puck all the way into the near corner, trying to pull it away. As Liggett trying to get it out, 8:18 left to go here in the second. Quinlan has it back in her own zone, trying to feed it down the near boards. Pioneer goes back, racing back to get it is Alexis Young. Alexis Young takes it into the far corner. Alexis Young trying to move it ahead, tipped by Flynn. Now Alexis Young trying to get it over to Flynn outside the far circle. 7:57 left to go here in the second. And we have a running clock, so it won't stop on whistles until we get underneath the 8-goal differential. Puck into the far corner. Dopka with it there, feeding it out in front. Good defense to knock it away by Pioneer. Now flipped into the far corner by Welsh. Puck outside the far circle. Now coming up into the high slot. There's a shot that just goes wide as that was Welsh with that shot. Now picked up underneath the near circle. Dopka with it. Trying to pull it out. Alexis Young in along the end boards, battling with Quinlan, trying to dig that away. Also Welsh back there. Comes outside the far circle. Here comes Flynn. Flynn trying to pull it out into the neutral zone. Flynn racing down through center ice. Flynn gains the zone. Flynn into the high slot. That puck poked into the near corner. Shikachi trying to get to it. Alcala with it into the near corner. 7:05 left to go here in the second. 10-0 is the lead as they haven't advanced it on the scoreboard. They're keeping it at 8. Tipped right back now, trying to pull it away. The puck all the way back into the neutral zone. Zoe Andronopoulos grabs it right at center ice. Zoe Andronopoulos feeds it all the way back. Top of the far circle in the Liggett zone. Controlled there. Ricocheted off the far boards. Now brought ahead. Welsh gains the zone. Tipped back away. Zoe Andronopoulos moves it in along the near boards. Here comes Shikachi. Shikachi racing down the near boards into the Liggett zone. That knocked away from her. 6:30 left to go here in the second. 10-0. Liggett with the lead. The puck top of the far circle now racing down with it as Roth gets it outside. Centering attempt tipped by Estella Young back behind her own goal, trying to work it away from Lee. Puck outside the near circle now, holding it in. Estes with it, feeds it out in front. Shot just goes wide to the near side. 6:05 left to go here in the second. 10-0. Liggett with the lead. There's a shot saved by Weiwei Portinga. Zoe Andronopoulos ricochets it off the near boards. That puck sent all the way down the ice, racing back to get it. Dragovic has it, top of the near circle of her own zone. Graham back there providing pressure, trying to move it ahead to Krull. That puck loose right at center, now back into the Liggett end. 5:44 left to go here in the second. 10-0. Liggett with the lead. That tip back. Olivia Andronopoulos has it. Top of the far circle of her own zone. Intercepted. Now bringing it in. Liggett has it as Estes takes a shot. That goes just over the crossbar. Estella Young into the far corner. Trying to rim it all the way around the boards. Outside the near circle it goes. Liggett feeds it all the way back. And right to the near point. Estes with it there. Gets it onto the near circle. That pulled away. Zoe Andronopoulos trying to move it out of the zone as that comes all the way back deep into the Liggett end. Dragovic takes it into the far corner. 5:08 left to go here in the second. Dragovic coming down the near boards. Dragovic that tipped into the neutral zone. Dragovic gains the zone. Dragovic skating through. Coming in. Backhanded shot and a goal. Dragovic scores. That makes it 11-0. If I can get that to advance on the scoreboard, there we go. So that was Dragovic at 4:44 as the clock continues to roll. That was Dragovic's first goal of the game. Face-off right at center. Coming in. Here comes Edwards for Pioneer. Edwards puts it into the far corner. As it comes all the way outside the far circle, Alcana with it, getting it. Held in at the far point by Zoe Andrianopoulos. The puck onto the near circle, deflected back. Evan with a shot. That gets knocked down, poked outside the near circle in the Liggett zone. Now held in, Evie Portinga trying to feed it into the slot. That pulled away as Secco gets it all the way back to the far point. Olivia Andrianopoulos sends it back deep as it's 3:58 left to go here in the second. Battle for it as Smile attacks, trying to get it outside the far circle. Puck top of the near circle, fed all the way down the ice. 3:46 left to go here in the second. Clock continues to run due to the goal differential. It is 11-0. Liggett with the lead. Face-off will come back into the Liggett zone. First of 8 games going on. One other game going on right now over in Rink 3. So in Rink 1, we have games at 10, noon, 2, and 4. And that's 15 minutes offset. Over on the other rink, there's a shot and a save by Peschel. Outside the far circle. That puck comes right back behind as Templeton trying to get to it. Now loose. Fed in along the far board. Shikachi trying to pick it up. Now Secco moves it to the blue line, but that held in by Pioneer by Olivia Andrianopoulos. Down along the far boards. Alcana with it. Sends it back to Estes at her own blue line. Estes down the near boards. Tipped away. 2:57 left to go here in the second. Liggett with the 11-0 lead. That puck. And along the near boards now Estes. And move back into center ice. Battle for it. That slipped back into the Pioneer zone. Zoe Andrianopoulos in along the far boards. Trying to avoid pressure by Secco. Comes back behind her own goal. Zoe Andrianopoulos ricochets it off the near boards. That puck back to the near point. And lifted all the way down. That tipped by Estes all the way back. Flynn racing back to get it. Pioneer would love to just get one goal. As right out in front, trying to pull it away is Shikachi. That grabbed the other direction. Here comes Liggett racing ahead. That tipped, and that'll be a Pioneer penalty at 2:15. Hooking the call as Olivia Andrianopoulos goes into the box for a hooking. As we are now under 2 minutes. Liggett will have the power play. 1 minute 50 seconds and counting. Face off in the near face off circle. To Weiwei Portinga's right. As Shikachi trying to get to a tip. Good block right out in front. As a fantastic job back there by Malloy. The puck underneath the far circle. Now sent back. Top of the far circle. Now pulled back to the far point. As Estes fires it, then gets it back high slot. Estes with a one-timer that goes just high. Tipped back, 1 minute 22 seconds left to go. The puck into the far corner. Now moving it ahead, trying to get it out. There was Grand, held in, loose in the slot. Now poked and lifted all the way back, clear. 1 minute, 8 seconds left to go here in the second. 11-0, Liggett with the lead. As this game will not see a third period unless Pioneer can score 3 quick goals here. 55 seconds left to go into the near corner. Dragovic with it back behind the goal. Dragovic moves it down the far boards. That picked up. Racing ahead with it is Smile attacks. Coming into the slot. Smile attacks has it popped back behind. And puck grabbed as Welsh has it behind the goal. 39 seconds left to go. Weiwei Portinga with the save. As Zoe Andrianopoulos pins it against the boards. 32 seconds left to go. That will be a whistle. And they'll have the face-off. 26 seconds left to go. As Liggett will advance to play Wednesday, we will have 4 games Wednesday, 2 in this rink, 2 in the next rink. So Liggett to advance, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Into the far corner, Flynn trying to move it ahead. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And that will do it. Liggett with the 11-0 win, and Pioneer pulls off the win yesterday, but the number 1 seed in Division I just a little too much for them, and Liggett cruises to a win. We will be back for the next game, which is scheduled at 12, so we'll go on right at 12 for that. Again, if you're looking for the Huron Skyline game, that is going to be going on the players. So just take a look at the player over to the right, and you should hopefully be able to find that. So we will close out here, and we'll be back with game number 2 from this rink. Thank you to my camera person, Christina Wiseman. My name is Mark Wiseman. Thank you for supporting these teams, and thank you for supporting high school girls hockey. It is an amazing, fantastic sport, and these players deserve a lot of love and credit that they don't get. So thank you for watching. We are very, very grateful. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.